Exploring Kyoto temples in Japan, dawn arrives softly in Kyoto, as if the sun itself has learned the art of restraint. A pale wash of gold spills over tiled rooftops and wooden machiya houses, and the air carries the faint scent of incense and wet stone. Somewhere in the distance, a temple bell hums deep, resonant, eternal, calling the city to memory. You step onto a narrow lane where time feels folded. The gravel crunches underfoot like whispered secrets, and every turn reveals a fragment of the sacred. Kyoto is not a city you visit. It is a place you enter like a story already in motion. The journey begins at Fushimi Inari Taisha. Vermilion torii gates rise in endless procession, their curved roofs catching the early light. They form a tunnel that climbs the forested hillside, thousands of gates, each donated in gratitude or hope. As you walk beneath them, the world narrows into a corridor of flame-colored wood and shadow. The air cools. The city noise dissolves. Only the rhythm of your steps remains. Fox statues stand watch along the path, stone guardians with enigmatic smiles. They hold keys in their mouths, symbols of rice, granaries, and prosperity, and seem to know something you do not. Higher and higher you climb, the gates framing glimpses of Kyoto below, until the city looks less like a metropolis and more like a memory floating in morning mist. By mid-morning, you find yourself in the embrace of Kinkaku-ji, the golden pavilion. It shimmers impossibly, wrapped in gold leaf that blazes against the still pond surrounding it. The reflection is so perfect it feels like the temple exists twice, one in this world, one in another just beneath the water's surface. A breeze ripples the pond. The golden image trembles. For a heartbeat, you wonder which version is real, the structure of wood and gold, or the fleeting reflection dancing in liquid light. Zen gardens cradle the pavilion in deliberate asymmetry, twisted pines, carefully placed stones, moss-like emerald velvet. Nothing is accidental. Even silence here feels composed. Afternoon draws you west to the vast wooden stage of Kiyomizu, perched dramatically over a hillside. Its massive veranda juts into open air, supported by towering wooden pillars fitted without nails. Below, a sea of maple trees stretches outward, green in summer, crimson in autumn, a blazing ocean of color when the season turns. You stand at the edge of the stage and gaze across Kyoto's rolling rooftops. The wind rises gently, brushing your face like a quiet blessing. It's said that leaping from this stage once symbolized a wish granted, though today, the only leap is inward. You feel it, the distance between who you were this morning and who you are now. Down the hill, the Otoa waterfall divides into three delicate streams. Visitors cup the cool water in metal ladles for longevity, for success, for love. You choose one, the water startlingly cold against your lips, tasting of mountain stone and centuries of faith. As dusk approaches, lanterns flicker to life along the stone paths of Gion. Though not a temple itself, Gion feels sacred in its own way, a living preservation of elegance. Wooden facades glow amber, a geisha glides past, silk kimono whispering across cobblestones. Her presence is fleeting as twilight. Night gathers you finally at Ryoan-G. The famous rock garden lies bathed in moonlight, 15 stones scattered across raked white gravel. From any vantage point, one stone remains hidden. You sit on the wooden veranda, watching shadows lengthen and merge. The garden does not explain itself. It invites you to sit with absence, to accept incompleteness, to breathe. The moon climbs higher. Crickets begin their quiet symphony somewhere beyond the temple walls. Kyoto continues, trains hum, conversations drift, modern life pulses. But here, time has slowed to the pace of breath. In a single day, you have walked through flame-colored gates, stood before golden reflections, leaned over ancient wooden stages, and contemplated stones arranged in eternal silence. Kyoto's temples are not relics of the past. They are living thresholds. Each step has been a crossing from noise to stillness, from distraction to awareness. As you leave, the echo of the morning bell returns to you, deep, resonant, endless, and you realize the true wonder was never just the temples themselves, but the way they quietly rebuilt the landscape within you.